Valentine's Day, hopefully you already know this, it's 2 days away. And if you're not good at chatting up members of the opposite sex, don't worry, we've got some tips to help you out. News 8's Ken Pierce is standing by live in the newsroom with an expert there who can tell us what we need to know to be intelligent when it comes to flirting, Kent.
And Allie, I know what you and everybody else at home is thinking. Who better to give me tips on having a romantic Valentine's Day than that guy on the early morning local TV news? Well, I'll tell you who better. Alice Holland, who joins us this morning. She's an expert in human sexuality and director of student health services at Quinnipiac University. Hope I got all that right. We're talking about intelligent flirting, and of course, any good date comes down to conversation, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, tip number 2 is developing your conversational muscles. And the way I like to treat that, Ken, is kind of thinking of your conversation as a tennis match. So back and forth, back and forth. For example, if you did all the talking, you might seem boastful.
Okay.
If you asked all the questions, I might feel interrogated, or like I was being interrogated. So rather than that, keep the flow going back and forth, like a tennis match.
All right, make sure you don't talk too much or too little. I see. We talk about this as a muscle you can develop. So we're talking about, what practice? How do we do that?
Yes, practice. Practice with anyone. Also, another thing you can practice is asking open-ended questions. For example, you rather than a yes/no question such as, do you eat Italian food? Probably the better question would be, tell me a little bit about the types of restaurants you like to visit, or what types of cuisine do you enjoy? You'll get a much broader response and learn more about each other.
Okay, we talk about this being tip number 2. Tip number 1 came half an hour ago, and that was go on a quasi-dangerous date, something that gets the dopamine levels up. We're going to have more tips like this throughout the morning right here on Good Morning Connecticut. Thank you very much for that.